I realized in the previous video I was wearing the wrong one, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to leave it there and just put this on while I'm recording. So, the reason why I don't think the Netflix one is garbage, one, if you want one that's like truly 10 times worse, I haven't seen most of it, but I've seen clips and it's good enough for me, of the one by M. Night Shyamalan is 10 times worse. It's weird, it's clunky. The reason why I like the Netflix series, and this is going to be more spoilery, is one, the only problem I have with it compared to interpretation wise is the Ang left willingly, like, oh no, I just need to take it out. It's like a bit confusing, but you can also take that as, oh, he left because he didn't want to, like, he sort of says, oh, it's my fault. Because it's not like oh, it's my fault, I just ran away. It's, oh, it's my fault, I went. And when I came back, this happened. The bending in live action is insanely cool. And what they do with specific characters, yes, I do think I do understand why people don't like Boomy. Is not the same as the old one, but I love him. The fact that you've got this more, and some of us had to survive the 100-Year War, and be like, okay, I get it. I understand it. That is a logical, not fully more realistic, because I don't think be pessimistic means realism. No. But I do understand why someone who's like, I don't like this, would do that. I do understand it. It fully makes some sense that you have a version that is more grumpy. I do also understand the idea of it being more charming. But both of those are just two versions of how you see that play out. And I just find it absolutely fun. It's more drama, I get. It is more aggressive, I also get. But I love that sort of show. It's not fun. It's not upbeat and likely. And I get that. I understand that. And when I was comparing the two, I felt more like, oh, I could sit down and just, besides a couple of moments, I mostly relax, calm. But when you watch the series, it is a bit more dramatized. Not dramatized in a bad way, but dramatized as in it has more of an aggressive drama angle to it. And I like that. I'm fine with that. And with a couple of the characters, I know another point that someone else would point out is that, there's no, you don't have Sokka being sexist, which in the original I think the best way to say it is because someone else said it, which I think was Straw Hat Goofy, was it was only for the first 4 episodes. I was kind of, to compare, because I thought that would be somewhat fair, I rewatched the animated series, and I'm like, it was just 4 episodes. So in comparison, and I think it was only in 3 actually, 3 to 4. So let's take 4 as the maximum. It was 20 minutes per episode, meaning it was only in it for round about, if I get my calculator up, just give me a sec. Because there's 20 episodes in the whole series, so 20 minutes times the 4 episodes, it was only in round about 18 minutes, which is round about 2 episodes in the Netflix series. Compare that ratio to the fact that there were 20 episodes of 20 minutes, and you get 400 minutes of the show. And even excluding the minutes where they're currently looking at other characters, you don't have that much angle on it, but that's a thing. I know a lot of people will comment on it, but that's the reason why I like it. It's not because it's not the original. I fully admit, this is not this. But you're never going to get that. You're never going to have A, B, B. Because that's different people's different opinions of different events. It's like with the Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson, the movie, is not going to be the same as Percy Jackson, the TV series, which is now on Disney Plus, which I know is a lot different because it's a lot different because Percy Jackson, the movie, I think has got heat for. But what I like is that you have cool fight scenes. You have this more interesting look at some of the more darker aspects of the characters. And you do get that couple of minutes in episode 1 with, not a couple, I think it's like 1/3 of the first episode, where it's before stuff hits the fan. And I think it's so good and so interesting. So that's why I like it.